Miss Watch. We can't be late because we got a date right here at Sunny TV. And we're on the show that's on in the afternoon. All the cool kids, all the Sunnies out there, we know it as Afternoon Delight. That's right, I got my Sunny Honey here. We have all the shenanigans ready for you, Pop Culture Thunderdome quiz. We got red, white, and who knew?
Round two.
Excited because yesterday you got a 50%. I want you to have a comeback story here.
God.
We have Baby Thunderdome just in case if you need it. Then we got the boat drinks, meme it or leave it. Took me forever for these memes, so you better think they're funny or otherwise I'm not doing them anymore.
You're a liar.
And then, of course, we've got a Reddit rundown report that is redonkulous. And we've got 3 news stories that Mel sent over. We got 3 news stories. We're going to be the judge and the jury to let her know, is this news or is this just the blues? I don't know. You're going to let us know. And, of course, we have Hey Girl, Hey Horrible Horoscope. We got Cancer, Leo, and Virgo on deck. That means Ashim is on deck. We got Jim and Misty on deck. Do we know Cancers? Who's a Cancer out there, guys? Put it in comments.
What's the date of Cancer again?
Put the Cancers in there.
January something through something.
No, that's Capricorn. Cancer is going to be June into July.
I don't know.
Okay, well, put them in the comments. Let's see. Because yesterday we found out that Sylvia Brown has 2 Geminis. It's her 2 sisters. So we can always dedicate Geminis to Sylvia Brown's sisters. All right, Pop Culture Thunderdome, red, white, and who knew? Round 2. Give me some music, please.
I pledge allegiance to the Thunderdome that will hopefully make me pass, Baby Thunderdome. Round 2.
All right. Question number 1. Would people stop texting me? I have a show going on right now. Like, get real. It's so
I'm going to
annoying.
text you right now.
You should stop.
I'm going to schedule a text to go through it.
My thing is like one of my closest friends will like constantly be sending me memes like a conveyor belt. I'm like, bro, I'm on a show. Like,
don't talk about me like I'm not here.
No, you're not here. You should be watching the show anyway. All right, let's get into question number 1. True or false? Every delegate signed the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776.
False.
Okay. Question 2, multiple choice. The melody of the Star-Spangled Banner was borrowed from what? Was it a French military march? Was it a German hymn? Or was it a British drinking song? Or was it an Irish folk ballad?
C, a British drinking song.
Okay. Question number 3, true or false? The words under God have been in the Pledge of Allegiance since it was first written in 1892.
I'm going to say false.
Okay. Question 4, multiple choice. What was the very first capital city of the United States? Was it Philadelphia? Was it Boston? Was it Washington, D.C.? Or was it New York City?
It's Baby Thunderdome.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so Mel can get an answer right. Baby Thunderdome, question number 1. How many stripes are on the American flag?
13.
Correct. Excellent job.
Thank you.
All right. Next up, question number 5. In God We Trust has appeared on American paper money since the Civil War.
False.
Okay.
Question mark.
Question number 6, multiple guess. On July 2nd, 1776, when the actual vote for independence was taken, how many of the 13 colonies voted? Was it all 13? Was it 12? Was it 11? Or was it 10?
I'm saying C.
Okay. Question 7, true or false? The Star-Spangled Banner was officially adopted as the U.S. national anthem in 1931, more than 100 years after it was written.
Baby Thunderdome.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so Mel can get an answer right. Don't get it wrong, you'll get disqualified.
I know, I'm scared. Don't do that. Read the new question.
What city is the capital of the United States?
Washington, D.C.
Correct. Excellent. All right, question number 8. Which color of fireworks is the most difficult for pyrotechnicians to produce? Is it red, gold, white, or blue?
I think it's white.
Okay. Question 9, true or false? The phrase e pluribus unum on the American coins is Latin for "In God We Trust."
I think that's false.
Okay.
Because I think unum is 1.
All right, and final question 10, multiple guess. Uncle Sam, America's most iconic patriotic symbol, was based on a real person. What's the person's actual job? Was he a general? Was he a printer? Was he a meat packer? Or was he a blacksmith?
I think a blacksmith.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
Let me get that answer, Key.
Da 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 da. Patriotic.
How are you feeling?
Okay.
So, like yesterday, you weren't sure?
I feel better than yesterday.
Okay, that's good. All right. First question, was the Declaration of Independence adopted? What did you say?
Did every delegate sign the declaration?
Correct. What did you say?
False.
Correct. July 4th is when the Declaration was adopted and dated. Most delegates did not sign it that day. The majority signed it on August 2nd, 1776. A few did not sign it until even later. Only John Hancock and Charles Thompson signed on July 4th itself. The date on the document is essentially a formality. Interesting. Next up, what was the Star Spangled Banner based off of?
A British drinking song.
Correct. A popular song written for a London gentleman's music club called Anacreonic Society. It was essentially a British bar song. Francis Scott Key borrowed the melody and wrote a poem for Fort McHenry, and Americans have been singing it, a British drinking tune, at a sporting events ever since. Next up, under God in the Pledge of Allegiance, you said?
False.
Correct. The original Pledge of Allegiance was written in 1892 and did not include the words under God. Those two words were added in 1954 during the Eisenhower administration, largely in response to the Cold War and the desire to distinguish America from the godless communism. The pledge is 132 years old. The phrase has only been there for 70 of them.
Oh.
That's interesting, huh?
We're learning a lot.
Yeah, we are. What was the capital back in the day?
I said Baby Thunderdome, but I think it was Philadelphia.
Wrong.
Boston.
No.
New York.
Yes. New York was the answer. New York City served as the first capital of the United States from 1789 to 1790. George Washington was inaugurated at Federal Hall in Lower Manhattan. Philadelphia then served the capital from 1790 to 1800 before D.C. was ready.
They just moved it. Like, you're going to be the capital this week. You get to be it next week.
They were figuring it out, just like how we were figuring out segments in the beginning.
Yeah.
Smash, Marry, Ghost. Then we moved it on to Hey Girl, Hey. All right, question 5. In God We Trust. Did it appear on the paper money?
False.
Correct. It did not appear on a pair of paper money until 1957. It had been on some coins in the Civil War era, but paper currency did not carry the phrase until Congress mandated it in 1956 and appeared in the printing the following year. The phrase only became the official national motto in 1956. All right. How many colonies voted yes on July 7th or July 2nd?
11.
Wrong.
Oh. 13.
Wrong.
12.
Yes.
God.
12 of the 13 colonies voted yes on July 2nd, 1776. Who were they? So technically the vote was 12-0. One abstention, not a unanimous 13. John Adams called July 2nd the day future generations we would celebrate, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Next up, the song was written in 1814. What are you thinking here?
I said Baby Thunderdome.
Oh, in a court of law?
False.
Wrong. True.
Oh.
The song was written in 1814. Congress did not officially designate it was the national anthem until March 3rd, 1931.
Interesting.
For over 100 years, America had no official anthem. They should have had Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Party in the USA.
Yes.
Love that song. Next up, what is the hardest color to produce in fireworks?
I said white, but I think it's blue.
It is blue is the right
Damn
answer. You are wrong.
Damn.
Oh, it's something with the magnesium and the titanium. It's this
Things.
long explanation, but just know the answer and we'll move forward. Okay. E pluribus unum means what? Or is it true or false?
I said false.
Correct.
Okay.
It means out of many one. You are right
I was
with
right.
the one.
Unum is one.
It refers to the many states of people united into one nation. It was the de facto motto of the United States from 1782 until 1956.
Interesting.
Last question, Uncle Sam. What was he?
I said blacksmith.
Wrong.
Oh. A painter.
Wrong.
A general.
Wrong.
Okay, a meat packer.
Yes, Uncle Sam was a meat packer.
I got a 70.
Okay, it's a
Did better than
C.
yesterday. I passed.
It's definitely average. It's
Skating in
wonderful.
a-
You are seen,
All right, my history teacher won't be too disappointed now if they see this.
capybara. Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam. All right, let's get into Meme It or Leave It from Boat Drinks. This first one, how to have a smoking hot body. Have a body, come to Florida, walk from the house to the car.
You know what? I give that an A+.
Oh, dripping. Next up, cook out at my house on July 4th. Bring a grill and some meat. I got the plates.
Yes. You know what? I used to sign up for complicated things to bring to cookouts. Now I'm like, I got cups.
Yeah, I got cups.
Learned.
Forks. Next up, I ordered 1,000 of these and got them yesterday. Today I ride to no produce section or hardware store is safe. It says for rectal use only.
Oh my God, stop it. That's hilarious.
Next up, when you tell everyone on Facebook that you're taking a break from social media and it gets you the most likes you ever had.
That's so sad.
Take that, dopies. Next up, God said, I generally don't remember making you all this stupid.
You know what? I agree with that.
Next up, every year sharks kill about 10 people. Every year 100 people die from being stepped on by cows.
That is true.
That means Cow Week
They
is
kill
coming
more.
soon
Cow
from the
Week.
Discovery Channel.
Cow Week. Shark Week.
Next up, still haven't lost weight because I never lose.
That's awesome.
Oh, this next one's horrible. Next up, my daughter wanted to be like her dad so
Stop
bad.
it. Oh, I think I sent that to you. Actually,
It's like Lindsay Lohan.
that's the best.
Next up, men only want one thing, and it's disgusting. And then Xavier says, then wash it.
Ew. Oh my God, Xavier just won the internet. Won it.
And finally today, kids really wake up every day expecting to have the time of their lives. Bro, relax.
Yeah, what?
Not everything. You got to pay bills, honey.
God, I
Let's
can't
go
with
to
this.
Boat Drinks. Somewhere between lunch and legend, there's a place where the day slips off its mundane. Helmed by Captain Rob and Captain Whitney, part hosts, part legends, part beautifully orchestrated icons. This isn't just a bar, it's a daytime escape portal for people who refuse to live boring lives. Boat Drinks Bar is the vibe to thrive, to stay alive. You didn't plan to stay all afternoon, but Boat Drinks has never been concerned with your plans. Find your escape in Uptown St. Augustine, 123 San Marco Avenue, where the afternoons arrive fashionably late and leave comfortably transformed. Boat Drinks. All right, guys, we are going to get into Adalway's Reddit Rundown Report. The subreddit today is, Am I the Arsehole?
Yes.
And the TLDR is, Am I the asshole for showing everybody what my ex wrote on his final check to me? Okay, we're talking about the Opie is a 51-year-old female, and the ex-husband is a 53-year-old male. The 3 kids are 24, 22, and 18, just so you know perspective, okay? I divorced my ex-husband 7 years ago. We were married for 14 years and had 3 kids together. I was a SAHM, stay-at-home mom, and I suffered from constipation that, well, doctors say
That's not what it
isn't-
says.
It does.
Oh, it does say that. I'm looking at my paper.
I was a stay-at-home mom. I suffered from constipation. Cute. Don't make me fart. I'm like...
This is why the internet's a lovely
Who
place.
writes that? Who writes that in public?
Okay,
I'm not laughing at the constipation. I'm laughing at the lady. I'm sorry. Okay, that's nasty. I'm sorry. I'm crying. I'm crying with laughter. Okay,
It's a
okay.
pretty shitty story already.
Jesus. Okay, I can do this. I knew you were going to be a mess on that first line. Because when I read it, I went, what?
We just started.
She must have misprinted. No, she really says, I suffered
I
from...
even said, that's not what it said. I look at the paper. That's what it says.
I suffered from constipation.
You keep reading it, though.
Well, because I've got to get a clear cut here. While doctors say this is definitely IBS, has made me suffered from joint and back pain while I eat things like dairy or any other food sensitivities.
We're laughing at someone's pain.
We live in New Jersey, and the judge made it so that child support and alimony would both end at the same time.
Oh, my God.
I had a lot of issues in my marriage. No, I can't stop thinking about her going caca. This is the worst Reddit ever. Oh,
I just drooled on myself.
I have 3 great kids that love me and who love me, obviously. My ex has been very bitter, saying that I should have wanted counseling even though I was completely neurotypical and it was him suffering from depression. He was discredited and my want to divorce by saying I was acting out of emotion and asked me to take a step back and think, as I haven't been thinking before.
What does this have to do with constipation? I'm trying to see how she circles it all together. Wrap it all.
I think she just gave us a random fact about her life. She's going through a hard time.
This is popping up nowhere else. I don't understand.
He was always working 12-hour days and overtime, and I was the one taking care of and giving kids everything they needed. Going to the bathroom. I added that in. My son now has graduated college and is a genius. He has his own app development company and makes more money than my ex could ever dream of making in a year. My 22-year-old daughter has a degree in nursing and is marrying her fiance, and he comes from money, so she is set as well. However, as for me, I have been suffering from menopause and backaches, and a lot of entry-level jobs won't hire me. They would all leave me in pain and feeling exhausted. That hasn't stopped my ex from griping and dismissing my real pains. Long story short, he sent me the last child support and alimony check. In the line memo of the alimony check, he wrote, "Freedom. Good luck then."
Oh, wow.
It was such a mockery to the health issues I've suffered and I've been put into the family. I've showed my friends and they all agreed he's still a blunt, daft individual. My 18-year-old was there and she said that she couldn't believe he thought that way of her. Interesting. Then my older kids found out through screenshots, and because of my health issues, my son has been sending me $3,000 a month, while my ex sends me only $2,500 a month, plus what is needed for our youngest daughter. He spent a lot of his childhood with unmarried parents and resents the fact that my ex proposed to his girlfriend only 2 years after his divorce. He called his dad a bastard and said he and my 22-year-old will always help me out. He had been saying that he would just make up for what I lose from my ex because he could afford the $5,500 a month. But he told my ex that he'd been telling him to save his money and only send me under $2,000. But he told me my ex had been telling him, to save his money. I get it now. Okay. My ex is now backtracking, saying he only wrote it on my check, but my kids are not amused. He invited them to his wedding, but my 22-year-old said that she might be better off just focusing on her own wedding and that she would help me out too if I needed it. Am I the asshole for blasting him when he clearly wrote it to be seen? He's always painted me as the greedy ex, it seems.
Wait, how's her constipation?
You're supposed to know about her pains. That's what she said. He doesn't respect her pain, the pain that she goes through.
First of all, for him to do that was just stupid. And it's a document, so you wrote it on there, so you obviously wanted people to see it, and now you're backtracking, and you're mad that people are pissed off that you wrote it.
I don't think he cares. I think that it was a relief for him to write. I think she put him through hell. Judging by what we just got from that Reddit report and all from the constipation to the menopause and the backaches and the laundry list of stuff.
This is too much.
I got some notable comments
Oh,
here.
thank God.
Pretty much unanimously, everyone says that she's the asshole. Damn, that is effed. You turned all of your kids against your husband, who worked 12-hour shifts to support you for years because you can't shit right and refuse to work, and now you wonder why he's glad it's all over.
I did my stomach hurts.
And then the next person is, you are the asshole. There are problems in the marriage. He suggested counseling. You refused because you are, quote, neurotypical, and he's depressed. Holy shit. He wanted to save the marriage. You said it was his fault. You refused to go to counseling. Dude is 53, working 12 hours a day, sending you $30K per year for what? You can't get a job because of constipation? How the hell did you convince a judge he should pay you for 7 years? You're definitely the asshole here. Now you're going to mooch off of your kids. Sense of entitlement is unreal in this
I'll tell
story.
you this,
I agree with that one.
When my parents got divorced, my mom never ever made my dad seem to be the bad guy. And I'm sure there's a lot of things in their marriage that my sisters and I still don't know as grown adults, and we don't need to know. So my parents handled it really classy, just like my dad never said anything bad about my mom.
Yeah.
You know, now.
True.
Jim's,
and that's why it's important, right? Just keep it at a neutral ground.
Now, my husband, his divorce from his ex-wife.
Yeah.
My husband has always maintained it and never talked about his ex-wife to his daughters. Now, he may have said when they complain about her, he's like, well, she's crazy. What do you want from me? But that's it. Now, his ex-wife went the other route. This woman reminds me of Jim's ex-wife.
Yeah, where it's like, pour
Everything,
me,
I can't do it,
pour
and cry me a river. Yeah.
Pour me another.
Yeah.
Another notable comment here. I can't believe this. One, you showed the check to your children, so you are the one that wants it to be seen. Your husband was referring to his freedom to pay. Not great, but I don't think he was referring to your health. 3, your kids are giving you a lot of money each month.
$5,500 a month?
Lucky you. You knew this day was coming, but you don't seem to have prepared too much for it. I'm glad your children are turning out successful. I'm sorry for your pain. It does sound like you are helping to turn your kids against their father, and a 53-year-old man dating a 48-year-old woman 2 years after a separation is not shocking, to be honest with you.
No.
You wanted the divorce, so be glad that he moved on. Ultimately, you're the asshole for how you are turning your kids against their dad when he
nasty.
comes across as just being reasonable. I think she's very perpetually nasty.
Yeah.
Comment number 4 here. You're the asshole again. I keep thinking this is a troll based on all of the triggers in the story. Opie seems to be mad at being a stay-at-home mom and having ailments, but then also mad that he works so much. And if
It's
divorce,
like a you can't win situation.
yeah, and if divorced 7 years ago, kids are pretty much grown at this point. No need to be a stay-at-home mom for a 10-year-old in school. And the final one here is 7 years ago. Isn't it time to move on? And then he's addressing I suffered constipation. What does this have to do with anything?
Yes.
If you know you have food sensitivity, stop eating that food.
Oh my God.
You're
that
the
part-
asshole.
The beginning of this just was like, what?
I know. You are way too invested in continuing your grievance train against your ex. He clearly has moved on from you. You are more than happy to take $5,500 from your kids per month. You expect them to make up for the alimony that you will no longer receive. You've had 7 years to find a job that doesn't, quote, exhaust your constipation. The only thing you can concentrate on is slamming your ex one last time and throwing a pity party to your kids about alimony ending. Ooh, shots fired on that one. I mean, honestly, she's literally a constant complainer. And there are people out there that find comfort in complaining. Like, they you know what I mean? Like, old people are always like, my knee, my back, my arthritis, my eczema, everything. My great-grandmother's grandmother breastfed my grandmother wrong, and ever since it's been a chain reaction of bullshit that you just can't get out of.
Yes.
Oh, my God. He wrote freedom. Good luck, then, on a check. On a scale of 1 to 10, how petty is that move?
I give it like an 8.
I give it a 3. I don't think it's that petty. I think it's just,
no.
who cares? It's just a memo on a line of a check.
I think it's kind of funny.
She cashed the check, though, sure enough, didn't she?
I was just about to say, she had no problem cashing that check that said freedom on it.
She cashed that check. So at what point does sharing something become involving the kids? Do you think it was appropriate for her to do that?
No, I think for instance, here's an example. Jim was paying child support. Okay. And the number was rather astronomically large after I started doing some digging and researching.
2 children?
No, only on one.
Only on one.
Because his oldest is not biologically his daughter. And I started doing some digging, and I'm like, wait, this doesn't make sense.
Uh-huh.
This is an awful lot of money. So I come to find out she was bragging to his daughter, who lived with her at the time, about how she gets all this money from Jim and she can go use it for other things. Well, her stupidity got her in trouble with the court system, let's just say that, because when I know something's not right, I will find out and I will document and I will figure it out. But she would constantly say, oh, your father this. She nicknamed Jim the Disneyland dad. I didn't know what that term meant. It meant like,
Yeah.
Jim is just the fun one. He
Oh,
doesn't
I
tell
know
you
what
the
it
hard
means.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never heard that term.
The enabler.
Yeah, so, but that's this woman. This woman is very much like that.
So do you think the internet was fair in deeming her that she's the? I totally do.
100%.
I think like naturally on these Reddit reports, we always want to be the advocate for the Opie on here. We're always thinking, oh, maybe they're not the
there's
asshole.
no way to.
Not here.
There's no way.
The math ain't mathing on this one. I think
girl.
she totally is an enabler. Well, one place we're not going to invite her, but we're going to invite everybody else in the Sunnyverse is going to Panache.
Yes.
Every guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get Panache.com and get with it, boo.
You guys, I'm still laughing about this woman's opening line to her Reddit.
If she wore an adult diaper, we talk about adult diapers way too much on the show. We
do.
need an adult diaper sponsor.
Yeah.
But like if she just strapped on a Depend, she'd be fine.
But I don't know. Constipation is when you can't go.
Right. Well, and then when she has to go, she has the summons.
They make medicines
go
for
to
that.
aisle 7 and
Go to get
restock
medicines.
the lowest shelf or something.
But that's how you start your grievance online and then you wrap it up nowhere.
Yeah, and like there's no shame. There's no shame in saying that she's constipated. That's
Guys,
so funny.
what is happening?
All right, let's get into this first story here. Millions of babies are living to see their first birthday, and we need to talk about it. All right, so Mel thought this was news. The 3 most populous countries on Earth. Thank you, India.
China.
And Indonesia are home of more than 3 billion people, nearly half the planet right now in all 3 of them. Infant mortality rates have just hit their lowest numbers ever recorded. And thank you, India. The infant mortality rate dropped 30 per 1,000 live births in 2019, down to 24 in 2024. Interesting. This is still too high, but several states in India have seen nearly a 50% drop, and the percentage of births where mothers received medical attention rose from 83% to 95% in the same window. That's not a small thing. That's millions of mothers getting care that they actually never gotten before. In China, the infant mortality rate dropped 3.8 per 1,000 live births in 2025. How do you have a decimal point in that number? I just don't understand that.
How do you have a 0.8 person?
Yeah, like what's a 0.8? It's not like they sort of lived. I don't know. Like this is now lower than the United States. Wow, lower than France, lower than Portugal. China received while running a public medical insurance system that covers 95% of the country, including free medical care for every child from birth through the age of 6.
We don't have that.
Shocker. And Indonesia, the infant mortality rate has hit another low number in 2024 at 14 per 1,000 live births. That's a 50% drop from where they were in 2010. 3 billion people, record lows, all the same time with community health care. Wake up. Go ahead, Mel.
So this is definitely news. This is decades of investment in healthcare, maternal care, and access paying off all at the same time.
Right.
In China's rate of 3.8 per 1,000 is now better than several wealthy developed nations. And these 3 countries together represent nearly 3 billion people with a B. So think about that.
I don't think this is a coincidence. I really think
it's
that this
news.
is modern medicine and being able to get to the people that need it the most.
Access to healthcare free healthcare from birth to 6 years old. They're doing something right in these other countries that we're not doing right here.
Hashtag news. Absolutely.
Yes.
All the way.
That
Unbelievable.
just shows
Unbelievable. That's a
when-
great story.
This shows when the powers that be come together to join forces for good, you can save people's lives.
I'm loving that. You're absolutely right. Great
Dudes.
job. Great story there. All right,
Thanks.
next up. 50 million people just got electricity for the first time, and the world barely noticed. Sonny's 600 million people on the continent of Africa do not have reliable electricity. 600 million. That's nearly twice the entire population of the United States without consistent access to power. No lights, no refrigeration, no ability to charge a phone, no medical device, blah, blah, blah. And in the past 2 years, a program called Mission 300 changed that for 50 million of them. The World Bank and the African Development Bank Group launched Mission 300 in 2024 with $15 billion committed to one goal: cut the number in half of people in Africa living without electricity by 2030. The way they did it is not just money. They created something called National Energy Compacts, which are fixed agreements between governments, commercial operators, and investors to move in the same direction at the same time. And it's working. In Tanzania, 7.5 million people gained electricity under this program. That's a 5-fold increase in a pace of electrification compared to everything that came before it. In Ethiopia, 4.6 million people were connected to reforms made grid hookups and more affordable for all families. 50 million people in 2 years. World Bank President AJ Banga said it clearly: electricity is not just about power, it's about what it enables: jobs, businesses, healthcare, education, opportunity. Mel, you're hitting this out of the park today.
So the pace has doubled since the program launched. Households are gaining electricity twice as fast now because of Mission 300 existing.
I love this.
More than 30 African countries have already signed on or are actively operating under a national energy compact.
Okay, Simba.
So it's not just a humanitarian story, it's an economic story. Every new connection in a household that can now refrigerate food, run a business, access healthcare, and give their children a future that was not available before this day happened.
I think this is awesome.
This is news because think about schools. There's no electricity. They can't go to school because they can't.
50 million people?
Yes.
That's
Food.
amazing.
Refrigeration. I think this is definitely news.
Absolutely news. We're passing that one through. 2 for 2 right now.
That's when big banks and big money and all these rich people put their money for good. This is what happens.
All right, this next one. Ooh, this is one of my favorites. Florida just made cursive handwriting the law, and your third grader is about to find out.
I'm excited.
Me?
People were arguing about this on TV this morning.
I saw this. Yep. Sonny, starting July 1st, which is mañana,
Tomorrow.
a new Florida law kicks into effect, changing what happens in classrooms right here in St. Johns County. Governor DeSantis signed legislation earlier this year requiring all Florida public school students in grades 3 through 5 to learn cursive handwriting. It's not an elective. It's not an enrichment activity. It's a requirement. By the time a Florida student finishes 5th grade under this law, they must be able to write every uppercase and lowercase letter of the alphabet in cursive, write full words and sentences legibly with proper spacing and alignment, and read cursive well enough to apply it to essays and class assignments. This is a part of a broader education bill called SB 182, passed during the 2026 legislative session, and it takes effect in just a few days.
Yes.
Tomorrow. For a generation of kids who have grown up touching screens before they could even hold a pencil, this is definitely a significant shift. Cursive had largely disappeared from most of Florida classrooms over the last 2 decades and has moved through keyboard instruction. Now it's coming back with a law behind it.
Yeah, so this is definitely news because the State Board of Education is encouraged to develop standards and assessments tied to requirements, though the law does not strictly mandate that timeline. Florida joins a growing number of states that have brought cursive back into classrooms after decades of its decline. Research has suggested that learning cursive supports fine motor development, memory retention, literacy skills. So think about it. Big documents, the Declaration of Independence, since we're
Right.
in the 4th of July.
True.
That's in cursive.
Right.
Actually, calligraphy. And they can't read it. So if you can't read important documents, how are you supposed to understand them or make things better or do that? How are you supposed to do a signature on your driver's license, a check? How do you do that if you don't write cursive?
And I also think that what cursive brings to the table is teaching kids being intentional with your words.
Yes.
Because you really are connected to your word in a way. Like for me, writing is a dance. Like it flows.
Well, you have gorgeous handwriting.
And because I took it seriously, and it was really a fun class to learn how to do this. I think it's absolutely news. I really want to see this come back because I really do think this is going to be beneficial to a lot of kids out there.
On another, I'm throwing in a little snippet for Is This News real quick. So, and this is a huge win in my world, my war against AI. The Ford Motor Company, they were using AI instead of people, but then the AI started to fail certain safety feature guidelines. So they are pushing back on the AI and they're bringing people back in again to handle it like real human beings.
All right, send me that article when you can so we can add that in for tomorrow. But I definitely think this cursive handwriting one is definitely news.
Yes.
What are you guys saying out there in the Sunnyverse? Do you think this is newsworthy?
Yes.
You guys can decide while we go to Bin 39.
39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You gotta check them out. Bin 39.
All right, we're back with Hey Girl, Hey Horrible Horoscopes.
Oh, jeez.
We got Cancer, Leo, and Virgo on deck today. Cancer. We don't have any Cancers out there. We gotta
I don't know who they are.
The moon is in your feelings again, which would be fine, except your feelings this week are petty, specific, and completely disproportionate to the situation. You'll be personally wounded by something so small and insignificant that explaining it out loud will make it all worse. You will explain it out loud multiple times to multiple people. Each retelling will become slightly more dramatic than the last. By Thursday, the story involves a betrayal of scale that simply did not occur. Neptune suggests you drink some water and go outside. You will not do either of those things.
Drink water. You're just dehydrated.
Leo, Jim and Misty.
God, here we go.
Darling, you moved out and did not tell the spotlight, and now it has found you in the worst possible moment, in the worst possible lighting, doing the worst possible thing. This week, someone pulls out their phone to record something near you, and somehow you end up in every single clip, even though you were not the subject of any of them. You will give a very confident, very enthusiastic recommendation for something this week, and it will be all wrong. Not a little wrong, foundationally wrong, the kind of wrong that gets brought up at gatherings for the next 4 years.
Oh my God.
Next up, Virgo.
Hilarious.
Ashim.
Oh no.
The universe identified the one system that you have not yet organized, the one drawer, the one folder, the one corner of your life that lets you exist in chaos, and it has decided this week that specific thing is load bearing. Everything depends on you. You can't function without it, and it is a disaster in there. You will also receive feedback this week that you did not ask for, and you do not want, and cannot argue with it because it's technically correct. And the person delivering it will do it with the same energy of someone who has been waiting for years for this opportunity. They have. They absolutely have.
Yikes.
Yeah! All right, Sonnies, that's a wrap on this Tequila Tuesday. We chilled, we thrilled, we laughed, we thrived, and most importantly,
We survived.
constipation. And we will be back at what time tomorrow?
It's Renee Day. We're going to be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
That will be fabulous. Sonnies, hit that share button. We love you so much, and we'll
Yes.
see you back on Renee Day. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Share the show.
We can share the show.
Yes, we can. Now, share the show.
Hit that little
Arrow. Share it. Share.
Oh, share the show.
Share.
Remix.